Today, I'm going to share with you the phone company that I have been using for the last 4 to 5 years in Korea, which contract or type of contract I have, how much I pay per month, and the benefits that I enjoy with this company to help you decide when you come to Korea. I've been using KT, as I said earlier, for the last 4 to 5 years. I've been super happy with them, no complaints, and I'm gonna break down for you my history and experience with them. So get ready for a little story time. Growing up in South Africa, our mobile telecommunication providers were the most expensive in the world. I always wanted an iPhone, but my parents would never, ever in their wildest dreams get me an iPhone. It was just for like a high school kid, it was just too much. It was too expensive. And I don't blame them. Like, I only wanted it because it was cool. I didn't like need the latest, camera or whatever it was. But I always wanted one. So when I first got to Korea, this is the guy that I had. This is what is this? A Samsung S4 mini or S3 mini or something. I don't know. An old baby. So I arrived in Korea with this phone. Did the trick, it did everything that I needed it to do. A little baby. So with my first paycheck, what I wanted to do and my goal was to get an iPhone. That was just, I don't know, in my mind, this is what I wanted to do. So with my first paycheck, I went to one of the stores, KT store or Hip Time store or something like that, with my co-teacher at the time. Now my co-teacher at the time, she was the main reason why I wanted to quit after 2 months of teaching and working in Korea. But that's a story for another time. I'm not getting into that now. But we went to this store, like mobile store together, and it's quite tricky. It's super complicated, like how they do all the calculations and stuff like that. So anyway, she had no interest in really helping me. She just wanted to get out of there, bali. That means like fast, quickly. She wanted to get out as soon as possible. She didn't really want to spend any time helping me. So, but I was hellbent. I wanted an iPhone, even if it was stupid. Like the cost was just it wasn't worth it. I was also, for some or other reason, really drawn to this idea of the opening the fingerprint like scanner thing on the phone. I really wanted that. I don't know why. It's just something I had in my mind. So I ended up getting the iPhone 6 over here. iPhone 6. I think this was in 2017. So this was not new at all at the time. This was actually, I think, maybe 3 or 4 iPhones, 2 or 3 iPhones back. Anyway, this is the one that we got. And not bad condition, but obviously not the best phone to get when you are in 2017. Anyway, that's the one that I got. I was super chuffed. It was a really stupid deal though. I was paying way too much. So I got iPhone 6. I got, I think, 2 gigabytes. 2 gigabytes of data. And I got the small little router, like Wi-Fi thing for my apartment. Super old one, super basic. And I think like 50 megabit line for my apartment. So all of that maybe was, I was paying about $100, 100,000 won. I was happy for the most part. Couldn't really use Instagram when I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi, but who cares? I have my iPhone. Anyway, fast forward 2 years later, I was pretty keen on upgrading to just a newer phone that could handle, all the latest apps and stuff like that. So I went to a different store this time with my ex-girlfriend, or my current girlfriend at the time, now my ex-girlfriend. I managed to upgrade basically everything. So upgraded to the 11. Ooh, it's on. Yo, I haven't touched this in like 3 months. I don't know why it's on. I got the iPhone 11. I got 6 gigabytes of data now, of like LTE at the time, and then I think unlimited data after that. So after I use the 6, and it kind of downgrades to 3G, but then it's like unlimited. Upgraded my internet speed to I think 100 megabit line, and I had bought a router on the privately. So I basically upgraded everything. Super happy with the 11. It did its job very well. I was on a 2-year contract from then on. The upgrade from the 6 to the 11, I paid exactly the same. I didn't pay a cent more or a cent less. It was like exactly the same. So I don't know how, don't know why, but that's just how it is. Now, current day, present day, I have the iPhone 13, the one that I'm shooting on now, the 13 Pro. So also upgraded basically everything. I got the iPhone 13 Pro. I've got, I think, 8 gigabytes of 5G now, and then unlimited after that. I think it goes down to like 3G as well. I've got a 500 megabit line or Wi-Fi, and I've got a brand new router as well. And I pay less per month. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't question it, but I pay less. I was also surprised. I was like, why? What? Anyway, so now I pay less, and it's also about like 90, 95, 98 bucks per month. So yeah, that has been my experience with KT. I paid less or the same while upgrading and getting more benefits and better lines and better speeds. So moral of the story is go to a store with someone that you trust or that has your best interests at heart, that understands and speaks both English and Korean. You can go with a co-teacher. Not all co-teachers are horrible at all. After my first co-teacher, all of them were super nice and super helpful. But best would be with someone like a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or a friend that can help you out. You go over the weekend and you guys can just talk about, you know, everything, and they'll explain it to you quite clearly, because super complicated. It's like this deal, but if you go less here, you get here. If you go Wi-Fi here, then you get this deal. And so I was like, I had to write everything down. It's complicated. So just bear in mind, have someone to assist you. If you go, listen, you can brave it out. You can go in solo. I would not recommend it at all, but you can do that. Let me know how that goes. I would just go with someone that speaks English and Korean. Effectively, there are only 3 major telecommunication companies in Korea. First and foremost, you have KT. I'm super biased on this one. I've been using them for the last 4 to 5 years. I love them, love their service, haven't had any issues. So number 1 is KT. Number 2 is SKT. Also super reliable, one of, I think, the largest telecommunication company in Korea. Also have really good deals and bargains. Number 3, LGU Plus. My girlfriend uses LGU Plus. She hasn't had any problems or issues with them. I think they're the smallest one out of the big 3, but because of that, they're trying to gain more ground. They'll have a lot more benefits for you. Let's jump into the benefits of KT. Firstly, once you have signed a contract for your phone, you should download the KT membership or KT members app. On here, you will get a list of all the places that you can go. You can scan a code and you'll get discounts at like Tuleju, maybe Idiot Coffee, Starbucks. You can go to like these makeup shops and get certain makeup, or anyway, a ton of like discounts that you can get with this KT app. So you just walk around. I can't really show you because I'm using the phone now, but I'll have it in post. I'll show you. And they basically scan the barcode and you get the discount on there. Also, I think you can get like 6 free movie tickets per year. Also pretty dope. If you have KT and your monthly contract is higher than a certain amount, you get Disney Plus for free. So that's also a nice little benefit. This deal also extends to LGU Plus. I'll show you guys as well just in a minute what the contract looks like. And if you are interested in that, I would go to your store and just confirm with them, and then you'll get signed up for Disney Plus for free for, I think, the year, if I'm not mistaken. Also, a little side benefit with KT, which I enjoy a lot and appreciate, is you get your bill messaged to you in English and Korean. So everything will be in English. I, for the last 3-4 years, have copied the bill and pasted in Papago or Google Translate just to figure out what's going on. Now they send all that information to you in English. So they've really tried to enter the kind of like 외국인 foreigner market in Korea and target foreigners, because they feel that there's a lot of potential there. So yeah, KT also provides the bill, and I think they have a lot more assistance in English. Also, there is a deal currently going on, specifically just for foreigners. If you go in a group of 5 foreigners of the same nationality or the same country origin, then you get like a family or group discount. I think up to 11,000 won per month discount that you get on your contract. So if you find 4 other South Africans, go together, you all go together and you join this thing together, and then you get, I think all of you get 11,000 or up to 11,000 per month discount. All right, that's it from me. I hope this video helped you and will help you decide which telecommunication company to use when you come to Korea. I cover everything Korea related to help ESL teachers and foreigners survive and thrive in Korea. So if you dig this type of content, please consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow.